Welcome to today's review of Blue Lock Season 2, Episode 5, titled Flow. The episode premiered on Saturday, November 2nd, 2024 at 11:30 p.m. Japan Standard Time, and unfortunately, it continues to highlight some of the key issues that fans have with the series' animation quality under Studio 8-bit. While the storyline was engaging and the pacing was solid, the production choices seemed to be casting a shadow over what could be an otherwise thrilling episode. Let's break down some of the highs and lows of the production quality and examine how these choices are affecting the viewing experience for Blue Lock fans, especially with the Japan U-20 team's first appearance. 8bit's animation struggles and the Japan U-20 team. As we dive into this episode, we have to address the elephant in the room: the animation quality. Blue Lock Season 2 has been struggling with visual consistency, and Episode 5 puts this issue front and center. When the Japan U-20 team made their first appearance, it should have been a visually impressive, standout moment. This team, after all, consists of not only star players like Sei Itoshire and Oliver Aiku, whom fans were eagerly awaiting, but also brand new characters like Sendo Shudo, Narutepe, Darai Moroku, and Nayu Kazuma. Introducing these characters with strong visual impact is crucial, especially in a sports anime, where player dynamics and team rivalries form the backbone of the story. However, the line art was underwhelming, detracting from the excitement that fans would typically feel with a new team's debut. The episode's line work, especially for the new players, was less polished, resulting in a lack of crispness that's noticeable to the viewer. Instead of being visually engaging, the scenes seemed rushed, with rough character outlines that left fans underwhelmed. With the Blue Lock series' central theme revolving around high-stakes, intense soccer matches, animation that fails to fully capture this intensity runs the risk of diluting the drama and excitement that Blue Lock is known for. Limited match scenes, a double-edged sword. One thing working slightly in the episode's favor was its lack of action-heavy soccer scenes, which, ironically, helped mask some of the animation issues. When the episode isn't focused on actual soccer movements, the character expressions and interactions are reasonably well executed. For a brief moment, this allowed fans to enjoy the story without being reminded of 8bit's animation issues. However, in a soccer anime, this is hardly a win. After all, fans tune in for the high adrenaline matches and complex tactics that play out on the field. The action scenes are the true test of an animation studio's skill in sports anime, and Blue Lock needs to deliver on that front. Given that Episode 6 is set to feature the highly anticipated match between Blue Lock 11 and the Japan U-20 team, fans are understandably nervous about whether 8-bit can pull off the high-paced animation necessary to make these matches compelling. Developing storylines and character dynamics. While the visuals are faltering, Blue Lock Season 2 does manage to keep up momentum with its story and character development. In Episode 5, we see the starting lineup for Blue Lock 11 coming together, and it's clear that the Japan U-20 team's morale is deeply affected by the arrival of two big players, Sei Itoshire and Ryusei Shido. Sei, with his skills and reputation, commands respect from his teammates, while Shido is the wild card. The dynamic between these two is interesting because, while the team respects Sei, Shido's disruptive nature makes him less welcome. There's a tension here, and we're left wondering if Shido will end up clashing with his own team. This kind of storytelling is what keeps fans engaged despite the technical flaws. The stakes are high, and Blue Lock consistently shows how Ego Jinpachi's tactics and intense training create complex team dynamics, which are satisfying to watch. In the next episode, fans can expect to see training scenes, likely as the players prepare for what's expected to be an intense and pivotal match. Final thoughts. Episode 5 of Blue Lock Season 2 gave fans a glimpse of what could have been an exciting moment in the story: the Japan U-20 team's big debut. Unfortunately, 8bit's continued issues with animation quality and line work overshadowed this moment. While the lack of soccer action this week allowed the visuals to hold up to some extent, the impending match in the next episode leaves a big question mark over whether the studio can bring out the dynamism and intensity that Blue Lock fans crave. All in all, the storytelling remains strong, but fans can't help but wonder how much better Blue Lock could be if it were visually at par with its narrative ambition. For now, We'll just have to wait and see if 8-bit manages to elevate the animation in the upcoming episodes as the match against Japan U20 truly kicks off. Thanks for joining me on this review. Let's hope the next episode does justice to Blue Lock's explosive, high-stakes world.